What is up, guys? Crypto Money Life Rob back with another video. Bitcoin is above 4,000. After a huge drop down all the way to 3,000, we are back above 4,000. But it looks like we are hitting some areas of resistance. So this might be the short-term top for now. After this huge down day, we got a nice wick to the bottom and a bounce up that pretty much covered the whole move, and we bounced back into the Bollinger Band range, this white line here, and since then we have been above in the Bollinger Band range. So this day came down and tested the Bollinger Band, but it stayed above it, and we had a doji day, and then the next day the same thing, another doji day, and we stayed clear above the lower Bollinger Band. So we are back into the normal trading range here. Now as of today, we've been nothing but up from the open, but right now we are hitting our head on the 13 MA, which is this orange line here, as well as the 150% extension. So that's two areas, two indicators that looks like they are supplying some resistance to the downside. Now the RSI is clear in the middle of the range here. We're at 49.48, which is pretty much right smack dab in the middle, 50. And here on the DMI, the positive green line here is stepping up, but the red sellers line here isn't really falling off, so there is still some sellers in the market, but you can see here the buyers are definitely stepping back in. And this white line here, the strength is pretty good. We're not too low, not too high, we're right in the middle, and pretty good strength with buyers stepping back in. But the sellers are weaning off here, but they haven't stepped out of the market. And so with the 150 extension and this 13 MA, it's looking like there are some sellers there providing some downward pressure. So this might be the high we see for the day here. But we are back up in the Bollinger Band range, so I really don't see a problem with us falling out of bed again unless things change dramatically. Now I want to go ahead and just dive in a little closer into the 3 hour. Okay, you can see here on the 3 hour also we're at the top of the Bollinger Band range here. So a little pullback is definitely not out of the question and could be a good possibility, because you can see over the last couple days here, every time we did get to the top of the Bollinger Bands, we had a pullback. So we could be seeing a little pullback here, but I don't think anything out of the ordinary or crazy. A move to the lower Bollinger Band could definitely happen, but I don't think we will break below the lower Bollinger Band here on the 3 hour chart and as well as the 1 day chart. So I don't think any more crazy downside action like this here. But if we make it down all the way to the bottom of the Bollinger Band on the 1 day here, that is still the 3,400 area. So we could see another pullback to there. But overall, the market's looking a lot better than it did here when we just straight fell out of bed with that China news. And we finally have some good strength back in the market, but it's not too strong. Here down on the DMI, there are still sellers in the market, even though buyers are stepping back in at a large rate. The last time we had sellers step back in and see a good upward movement on this green line here was probably back in this area. So right around here. And you can see from there, that's the last time we were below the Bollinger Band too. that was the start of another move higher from 1950, 2000 range all the way up to the all-time highs of almost 5,000. So the market is looking good. Bitcoin is looking healthy. A lot better than the panic we saw a couple days ago, which was just crazy action. Just people getting scared, stepping out of the market. And it was really the China exchanges pulling down all the markets. I mean, Bitcoin on the China exchanges was selling for like $1,000 cheaper than all the other exchanges around the world. So that really spooked people and caused this huge down action that we got here. But once we can break through this 13 MA and this 150 extension here, it's looking like we're setting up again for new all-time highs here. Back to the 5,000 range. Top of the Bollinger Band here is at 5,044, so 5,050, let's say. So that is going to be my next upside target that we should be obtaining within the next week or two once we flush out these sellers that are still in the market. So that's going to do it for my Bitcoin analysis for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all my crypto trading, investing, and news. And I will see you in the next video. Check out the links below to see the sites I use to make money in crypto every day.